Hello everyone, good evening. Today we are trying to learn on content builder. It might be in email studio or it might be in content builder control. Currently, I have logged into Marketing Cloud account, and in Marketing Cloud account, I am in email studio. As we know, we have discussed about different tabs. So I'm going over content tab. So you can work in content tab in email studio, which will navigate you people to an application called content builder. Content builder can be accessed in email studio. Content builder can be accessed under content builder content builder. What is the difference? We'll try to discuss this when we have a dedicated week for the student. Go on. Currently, you can think that it's almost the same. Email studio content builder will help you to create content specific to email application. With respect to content builder can help you to create content for mobile, social, advertising, or even for any other social. Okay. Having said that, so now I'm in content builder. For only naming purpose, what I'll be doing is I'll rename this to Prasad first. This is good. Then I'll rename it back to my name just to have the case sensitivity, not mandatory. Perfect. Now I'm in Email Studio Content Builder, Content tab, Content Builder. Okay. As I mentioned, you'll not find much difference initially. As and when we progress, we'll learn. What is that we can do in Content Builder? As the name says, this is majorly used to build content. Okay, it is majorly used to build content. So you can build or upload images. Respectively, I'll be creating folders. You can upload images. You can create email templates. You can create emails and you can create content blocks. What is the difference between each one of them? We'll learn it as and when we progress. Okay. So as we know, we can upload images or you can also upload audio, video, documents and others too, which is required. So let's begin with images. So we can upload images. We can create emails. We can create content blocks, templates, as and so forth, right? To make it simpler, to make it easy, I have some contents which has already been in place, which I'll be sharing with you people too. I have created some folders, or it might be some of the downloaded folders, which I'll be using. So first, let's begin with something called images. Every time when I upload images, I'll ensure that it is relevant to your campaign. Now, what is campaign? Campaign, it's vast in its context when we speak about it. Let's assume that we want to send emails to people, welcome. We want to send emails to the people on their birthday. We want to send emails for the people who are to renew their subscription, as and so forth. You can create subfolders in that way. So since we are working in a training account, we'll be creating these folders first, and then for each campaign, we'll be creating subfolders in the images. Okay, it's not mandatory. You can do it. I'll be creating a welcome folder. I'll be creating a newsletter folder. I'll be creating birthday folder. Okay. And if required, I'll be creating, or I'll be creating a flash sale, or yeah, flash. Now let's move with welcome folder. I have some images which needs to be uploaded. Let me go into that welcome folder, images folder, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 images. You have multiple ways to do it. One, you can select this button. On the right top, you can create and upload the content option, or you can drag and drop. If your browser is not supporting, sometimes it might be the case that your browser is blocking uploading by drag and drop, you can go with that. So I'm going with welcome folder. In this welcome folder, As I mentioned, I have these images. Preferably in future, when you're working with your real world implementation, you don't need this. But preferably when you're working with these images in future, try to have your name at the end of this and then upload it. For now, I am uploading all the 8 images. Selected it, drag it, Alt Tab. I'll switch here. And here you should see the mouse with copy icon. And I can see only 7. So there are 8, right? Let me select all. Now it is 8. Now you can see 8. If I drop on this one, you'll see the first button called upload and publish. Upload and publish first. Wait for all the images to upload. You have to scroll down here and then click the button sort uploaded content. So what did we learn now? We learned how to upload. Very simple one. So you can upload images like this based on your requirement. Exactly same way as the creating more as and when it is required. So I'll just show you one more. Um, I'll go with newsletter. I'll go with images. I have some images here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need this. This is actual email. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 images. So this time I'll be not uploading like this. I'll go to newsletter folder, images newsletter folder. Try to confirm it here. Okay. Keep an eye on this one. This is very important. Content builder, Chandra folder, images, and currently I'm in newsletter folder. So the second method of uploading is on the right top, click on create, upload content, then switch to the folder where it is located. Currently, I've kept it in desktop, sorry, Red Academy, secondary training, newsletter images. I'll select all the images except this, and as usual, open that. What is the first button? Upload and publish button. Scroll down and then sort uploaded content. So now all the images required to build our campaign, to build our emails, to build the content blocks, it is ready. Now, what is next? You can build email templates, which will be used to build emails, or you can create emails directly. So in this use case, there are multiple options of creating it. With respect to emails, you can upload the existing HTML code. I'll go to welcome folder. I'll go to additional emails. Here I have 3 emails in the form of text, or you can open it and see the HTML code of it. You can see this HTML code. You can just copy paste it. That is also one of the options. So first I'll be showing that one. How to create an email with the existing HTML code. So for that, as usual, I'll be going with subfolders here. Since I'm creating welcome emails, I'll create a folder called welcome. And then I'll be creating HTML emails today. Okay. First HTML emails, which is very easy, just to copy paste it. Emails folder, welcome folder. Since there is a dedicated team who will help us to build this HTML code. As an SFMC developer or SFMC admin, I know SFMC, so I'm trying to create an HTML email. First, on the right top, I'll click on create email message. Now I have 4 options of creating email. I can create an email using template. I can create an using with HTML code. I can create a text-only email, or I can clone or duplicate the existing email. So today we are creating, or I am creating 3 HTML emails. The first email what I'm creating is welcome email to. Email 1 will be template based one, and it is built on October 23rd. Welcome email to October 23rd, which is dedicated. And first I'll click the button save. I'll go to next. Now I have to specify the subject line, free header, and I'll use this dragger to copy paste the code from here. Okay, if it is not there, 2 options once again, drag and drop it here. like this, which will work. Or you can open in your favorite editor, Control A, copy it, and Control V, paste it. Any one of them which will help. So what should be your subject line? Anything which is decided by your team. I'll just go with let's get to know each other as my subject. So this is how I'll be creating your HTML. Very simple and easy. But to build your own HTML, that's what you people have to come with your HTML background. That's fine. We'll take those things as additional training later. So I'll click on save and exit. So now I'll be creating the second and third email. Welcome email 3, select HTML. This will be known as welcome email 3, October 24th, sorry, October 23rd. And many a times I'll be a bit lazy. So just to make it simpler and easy, welcome email 2, 3, and 4. HTML email. Save, click next. I'll drag and drop it because my browser allows to do it. I have to drag and drop it here. This is ready. And enter lover, what are you waiting for? That will be the subject line for now. That is what the team has decided. Who will decide this? Marketing managers, the content managers, they will be deciding all these things. So welcome email 3, welcome email 2, both are ready. I'm creating the last email, which is welcome email 4. Since I copy pasted it, and we take the help process. Welcome email 4, just to make it things quicker and faster, and copy pasting everything. And for now, what is the subject line? CSST friend of NT. That is it. So this is now. Now let's assume that Putraju or Kavya or anyone who is having knowledge on building this HTML code, they are the people who will be working on email web developer. Okay. If you people work like this, you will be having email web developer as your designation. Anyone who helps us to create these kind of HTML emails, and if they are dedicated to build this, they'll be called as email web developers, where they will be working on PSD to HTML coding. They will know how to slice images. Okay. They'll be using Photoshop tools, Photoshop and its tools, Adobe Photoshop and its tools. They'll be dedicatedly working on this particular piece. And if they only work on building emails using HTML, CSS, they are designated with email web developers. This is also one of the things what you people can look for when you're working in SFMC or any other ESP tools. When I say ESP, ESP stands for Email Service Provider, and SFMC is one of the tools. There are many others like MailChimp, um, Campaign Monitor. Okay. There is something called you people can also work with Pardot for email web development, which is now known as Salesforce Account Engagement. There are many other MailChimp, Campaign Monitor, Adobe. Um, there are Adobe also. There is something called Marketo. The Marketo is one of the famous tools. The SFMC is one which we are dedicating. Email service forward. All these are examples of email service providers. If you are aware of email web development is dedicated for email. Web development is different, bit different, not completely, but you should be working on it. Good. Now So now we learned how to build an HTML code. We learned how to upload the images. Now let us see how we can break the emails and build some of the templates. So I'll try to create a subfolder called welcome. And here I'll try to create a template without writing a single line of HTML. Okay, without writing a single line of HTML, because this is a content management system. Since it is a content management system, this system can help marketers to build emails without writing a single code. So now what I'm trying to showcase is a welcome email template. On the right top, I'll click on create email template with existing template. You can create with HTML also if you want. So I'll show you that also. Newsletter. So I have one HTML code which will be used for template. Okay. When I try to create a template, create email template, paste HTML. We have two options. I'll click on paste HTML, so we'll get a pop-up. Say okay. And as usual, you can copy paste. Now, when you are creating an email template, what you should observe is you will not see subject line or pre-header. You will not see subject line or pre-header. Do remember one point here. What is that point? So when it comes to template, template cannot be used to send emails. Okay, remember this point. You cannot use a template to send email. Okay, having that in mind, keeping that in mind. So no subject line, no pre-header. We click on save. I'll call this one as NTO newsletter email template. Usually I'll go with date stamp only to understand how and when it was being created. Okay, so you can also create like this, but do remember you cannot send an email to this. So for your reference, I can show you an example. I'll select this. Can you see this button send? Yes, you can. Why? Because this is an email. But when you create a template, you will not see that send button because you cannot use it for sending. One last thing which I would like to show is one template, how you can build it without writing a single line of HTML code. Create email template from existing template. We have multiple options: basic, empty, theme. If you have already created templates, you'll find under save. Example, we created this, right? I'll be taking the help of basic. Basic will give you layouts. Basic will get you layouts without any color combination. Theme will get you layouts, but with some predefined CSS in it, like color combination, font, and others. I'll take the help of basic. And I'll be selecting this one, which is hero. You can select any one of them for learning purpose. I'll be selecting hero 1 column. And this template will be called as, first I'll always save it. I'll call this one as welcome email template created on October. It's a template based template email. Now you can see the coding. I did not write a single line code, but this code is generated. And the beauty of using the existing templates is they are by default mobile aware. Okay, they can adjust themselves to mobile device. Major devices are all being tested with this coding. All the major devices will be tested, and when you use this template, it will. So you can just keep on editing it. I want to upload an image here. I want a logo here. I select this. I'll click on replace, and I'll be selecting the images folder, welcome folder, and this. This will be acting as our logo. Just as an example. So you can create many more things with the help of content builder, which we will be dedicating ourselves to learn in second week. That is next week. It is dedicated for Email Studio. The other next week is what we'll be picking on content builder. Okay. So I did not cover anything and everything here. I just wanted to show you the glimpse of how content builder looks. It's not always that you should be a HTML developer to build it. If you're smart enough in using built-in templates, and if the design suits to your business, you can create those templates, or even emails can be built with the help of the existing templates without writing a single line of HTML with mobile responsiveness. Okay. With this, I'll be stopping the first version of the recording on Content Builder for today. Okay. So today we just saw the glimpse of Content Builder. We have many more things to learn, like creating content blocks, A/B test content block, button, code snippet, dynamic, and more, which we'll be picking in our dedicated learning of this. This I'll be stopping this recording on 23rd October.